Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Kaustubha Krishna Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhusevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूप विलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Sri Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One who follows the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya and the Acharyas will be able to preach the holy name all over the universe. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu and his associates of the Panchatattva distributed the holy name of the Lord to invoke love of Godhead throughout the universe, and thus entire universe was thankful. Here it is said that Lord Chaitanya made the entire universe thankful to him for propagating the Sankirtana movement with his associates. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has already sanctified the entire universe by his presence 500 years ago. And therefore, everyone who attempts to serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sincerely by following in his footsteps and following the instructions of the Acharyas will successfully be able to preach the holy names of Hare Krishna Mahamantra all over the universe. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila 7.163. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada quote, 17th March. A pure devotee always think himself as not devotee. If one thinks he is big devotee, that is not good. Thinking that he is the first degree, we should not be puffed up. A devotee avoids it, remaining always in the second degree. Krishna has given everyone something extraordinary, and to serve Krishna with one's extraordinary talent means successful life. Letter to Sukhdeva, March 17, 1973. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. Srila Prabhupada. If I did not leave, nobody could drive me. That was a fact. But I thought, who is going to litigate these things? It is the governor's wife, and she is pressing through collector. The manager who is in charge, he had some cinema house. So they had to renew the license. And the collector pressed him that unless you arrange for his house, we are not going to renew your license. I thought unnecessarily this man will be in trouble. So I will have to pay many rupees, and she is the governor's wife. He decided to leave. He told his friends to carry out the League of Devotees in his absence. They were sad to see him go, and yet even some of his friends openly praised the works of the ladies' society and were glad to see it come. had not been able to help him financially, although they knew he had been unable to purchase the building on his own. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 18.57. Chetasa sarvakarmani mai sanyasya buddhi yogam upashritya matchitta satatam bhava. Translation. In all activities, depend upon me and work always under my protection. In such devotional service, be fully conscious of me. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.17.3. Vidura uvacha kasmad dadara gorupam daritrir bahurupini yam dudoho prithastatra kovatso dohanam chakim. Translation. Vidura inquired him from the great sage Maitra, "My dear Brahmana, since Mother Earth can appear in different shapes, why did she take the shape of a cow? And when King Prithu milked her, who became the calf? And what was the milking pot?" Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5.161. Shri Rupa Raghunatha Padayara Asha Chaitanya Charitra Amrita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Translation. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishna Das, narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5th chapter, describing the activities of Sakshi Gopal. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. What happened?
Chapter 6, the liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, will be commenced tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai. Lalita Sakhi Vishakha ki jai. Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai. Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maiya ki jai. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Morning Japa program ki jai. Amrut Vani ki jai. Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. In today's Namamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with associates, Panchatattva, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand Mahaprabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar, and Srivasa, by way of Sankirtan in the streets, they spread the holy name of the Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually came to liberate all the fallen conditioned souls in Kali Yuga. And he wanted them not only to chant themselves, but also to preach, so that the name goes on throughout the universe. And as we see, of course, after the successful Guru different groups and sannyasis, 6 sannyasis, which came in line, Prabhupada actually he spread the name of the Lord through Bhagavad Gita and also through Srimad Bhagavatam, and following in the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he spread the holy name of the Lord throughout the world. He was successful in spite of having so many difficulties in his life, but ultimately he had so much faith in not only in his spiritual master, but also in Krishna. And it was surprising that when he failed in India, his spiritual master, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, had told him that you better go to foreign countries because they have no idea of Lord Krishna or Lord Ram. So you go and spread that name. And then thinking of that, he went to foreign countries and was successful. Not only he changed the people in general, but he started with changing the activities of the hippies who were druggists, who had all bad habits, not following four regulative principles. They were converted by only giving them not only Mahaprasad, but also making them to dance on the Sankirtan of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. And with the help of them, he, of course, sent them to different countries, because in America, there are people from different countries who are there in the different states. And so he selected them for particular states to go there and spread the name. And he was very successful. And he went around the whole world at least 7 times by spreading the name of Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna. Now here, Srila Prabhupada, he speaks about the pure devotee. He says the devotee has to be humble like a grass and tolerant like a tree. He doesn't want to have any respect from any person, but he respects all and always makes. Because once you get the ego within you that, oh, you are great and you are a big devotee, then the fall is certain. And therefore, Prabhupada says that a devotee avoids remaining always in the second degree. He never thinks he is first. Also, Lord Krishna also says that he likes only those who are the devotees of the devotees of the devotees. And therefore, we always say, Dasano, Dasano, Das. And this is what Srila Prabhupada is saying. To become a perfect or successful devotee of the Lord, one has to be in the service of the devotees of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Now in Lila Amrita, of course, Prabhupada had got disgusted, and he wanted to start with the League of Devotees in the cinema house, which was converted and given for the activities for the welfare of the general people. But the wife of the governor, K. Munshi, she was more interested for the welfare of the women in general, and therefore they were not renewing the license of Srila Prabhupada for going in for League of Devotion, League of Devotees. But also, if you see financially, there was no finance coming from anyone. And the devotees who were there in the League of Devotees were also, many of them were interested for the welfare of the women. So therefore, Prabhupada, he left, telling the devotees that you please keep on running this. And he left. Hare Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita 18.57, the Lord says that in all activities just depend upon me and work always under my protection. In such devotional service, be fully conscious of me. Srila Prabhupada here, he quotes in his purport that one has to be very humble and follow under the instructions of the spiritual master. And always remember, always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. And this will be the way of becoming a successful devotee. Hare Krishna. Next. Translation, please. Now here the sage Maitreya had told already Vidura about the story of King Prithu, who was the incarnation of the Lord himself. And of course, now Vidura is asking one more question as to why the Mother Earth takes the shape of a cow. And why did she take the shape of the cow? And when King Prithu milked her, who became the cow? And what was the milking pot? So here, of course, one has to read from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Having little time, I could not comment on that. Let's go further. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj, who is writing about on the Chaitanya Charitamrita, first of all, he offers his obeisances to Sri Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, and always desiring their mercy, because this is the way of a humble person who wants to write or praise anything about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, always seeks to have the blessings of the superiors who were there in that one. And then this story which was going on for Sakshi Gopal, that ends and the new chapter will be starting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.